Tesla shares are tumbling. Should you buy or should you sell Tesla shares? Let's see what's happening. So far this year, they're down 35% since the peak. And yet, whilst sales are falling to some extent, that's the same company it was at the beginning of the year. So what's happened? Well, what's happened recently is that Elon Musk is back in the political arena, despite saying that he was actually going to back off. Of course, he famously saw his share price increase dramatically by backing Donald Trump and when Trump won. And he was engaged with Trump and actually in a position to be able to influence what was going to happen and perhaps benefit by the changes, by the tariffs that Donald Trump was bringing in. Their share price went up. But now, all of a sudden, since they've fallen out, you've got this massive drop this week after saying just a month ago that he was going to have less to do with the political arena. He was going to concentrate on Tesla. He's formed a new party, the American Party. Okay, well, guess what? Investors don't like it. And I'm going to tell you why, but I'm also going to tell you whether I believe that Tesla long term is a buy or a sell. So let's have a look. Well, first of all, why don't they like it? After all, it's the same company as it was last week, and yet 7% down in one day. Okay, well, of course, you don't want your CEO being a politician. Think about it. Elon Musk, he's got this incredible confidence, and that's what makes him good. He thinks he can do anything. Okay, but can he really put together a rocket to go to Mars at the same time as develop electric cars, plus the Boring Company and all his other ventures, including the X platform, and run a political party, or at least form it and be massive part of that political party? Okay, well, Elon Musk, with his incredible confidence, may well believe that he can. But the reality is, investors don't agree. They think, Elon, you need to concentrate on Tesla. It's got enough issues on its own without you getting involved in politics. They're probably right. What's going to happen? Well, of course, if he stays in the political arena, expect further falls in the Tesla share price. Expect there to be, because Donald Trump is that type of individual. He doesn't like people that go against him. So just think, are there going to be curbs on robo taxis? Potentially. Does it spoil the market for Tesla? Yes, it does, potentially. So just think, these two people, they really need to come to some form of agreement. But then when we look at Donald Trump, he says massive big claims, and then he does like to do a deal. Elon Musk, on the other hand, seems more pragmatic, less emotional perhaps, and just keeps grinding away. Can they get back together again? Seems like the relationship's gone too far. But really, what the market wants to see is Musk back off to some level, Donald Trump come to some form of agreement, and Tesla shares would go shooting back up. It's a volatile stock, but when we think that Tesla is ahead in automized cars, it's ahead in producing robots, it's ahead in its batteries, it's got incredible potential. And of course, Elon Musk, he's got a massive fan base. And despite the fact at the moment they're going, Elon, this is too much. Okay, guess what? They can change their mind, same as Donald Trump can. And that, of course, will make all the difference to the Tesla share price. What am I saying? Okay, it's a buy for a speculative investor. But you've got to believe that they're going to get back together again. And you've got to be a big believer in Elon Musk. Otherwise, just as a normal investor, okay, avoid, avoid until you actually get a solution in this situation.